Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to or back to your channel. This is your weekend reading for this weekend of June 19th to the 22nd. Time is fluid, and you can resonate to any of these readings if you have strong Pisces in your birth chart. So we're going to start off this weekend reading with a number to see what number Spirit is highlighting for you for the weekend, and you have 66 with I am positive. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. So, 66 coming through with the affirmation of I am positive. Some of you are born on the 6th. It doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. Maybe you're even life path number 6. But there's a strong indication here that the universe is reminding you to think positively. While your manifestations are coming to life, it is very important for you to have faith and to trust. So 6 is usually, people are scared of those numbers, but in numerology, 6 is a reminder number to tell you to be positive. So sometimes 6s will come in when you are thinking negatively or allowing thoughts to get to you, and it comes through as a reminder to say it's time to turn that around and think better thoughts. Think more positively. So let's see what else you got going on here. We have eclipse in Leo with compassion. Shine brightly like the star you are. Ooh, card number 29. All right, now some of you may have Leo in your chart or around you. It doesn't have to be, but when this card comes through, there could be a spotlight on you this weekend, Pisces, and that can make total sense. Is why you have this I am positive energy. There could be some type of fear of how you're going to be perceived or some type of fear of the spotlight when this card comes through, especially connected to 66 there. But eclipse in Leo is showing that you are aligned. You know, the imagery of all the chakras being in alignment on that person there and the energy of compassion. So there are going to be some energies that come your way that is very good for you, that fuel you. You may receive like a stroke of kindness, or somebody may actually do a good deed or something favorable to you or for you. But this card indicates you will be in the spotlight. There will be some type of attention put on you this weekend, and you're being reminded to just shine bright. Allow it, receive it, and sit in that energy. Some of you may find yourself in the sun this weekend or doing something like during the day when the sun is out. Let's see what your Moonology card is. And you have your commitment is being tested with first quarter moon. So you're at a new level of confidence. But how confident and how secure do you truly feel? So I feel like as you have grown and as you have evolved, there is going to be something that goes on this weekend that the universe is kind of like, all right, well, how comfortable are you being seen now? How comfortable are you being perceived? How much faith do you truly have in yourself? Because now is the time to take what you have worked on and put it into action. So I feel like your commitment to the work you have been doing is going to be tested this weekend. Can you stay positive in an energy of being seen? Can you feel positive being perceived? And I know for some of y'all Pisces, you're like, no, hermit mode is just so much more comfortable, but not anymore. Not happening now. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be out there. Your voice is meant to be heard. You are meant to be loved in this moment. Will you allow it? Will you be open to it is the question. So let's see what your fortune is for the weekend. And you have the angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. Yeah, so your angels are really favoring this spotlight moment. They are favoring this recognition you are getting. But I feel like there is a split energy where a part of you is like, yeah, this feels good. But then the other part of you is trying not to let that fear energy involve. Wow, right underneath the deck, you have the sun. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. So will you open up is the question. Can you have trust? Can you have faith? Whoa. You know, Pisces, you're ruled by the 12th house. A lot of you have psychic abilities, whether you have tapped into them or not. Some of you may even have the ability to sense when there are angelic presence around you. So you may have a little bit of interesting things happening for you this weekend, where maybe you see something or you feel like there's something in your presence, and it's because there is. This card literally indicates your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. And now you have the angel fortune. So there is a very strong angelic presence. It is also Father's Day weekend. So some of you, there is a father figure coming through that is on the other side, or a masculine figure that wants you to know they're here and they're around you. So let's see what your overall energy is from the tarot. For the weekend for you, Pisces, we have Rest and Reconsider with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I'm not surprised you have this card. I am not surprised you have this card, because it looks like something is happening for you, and like it's like your energy is ready for it, but it could happen like unexpectedly or like quicker than you anticipated, where you're kind of like, wait, hold on. How ready, right? First quarter moon. Am I really ready for this? How ready am I really is the question you may ask yourself. And honestly, it's showing that you truly are. You are ready. So you may find yourself going over certain things. Maybe even you made a list of something, or you're just like feeling that vibe of reflection this weekend. Let's clarify that and open up your spread on the Nine of Wands here, which does show you have a slight barrier up. The Ace of Swords. So there comes the energy to break down this barrier. Ace of Swords could also be an energy of new information, new communication, or a new conversation that is initiated. The Ace of Swords, positive energy with that laurel leaf crown coming down from that Ace of Swords, showing that this is a victorious moment. And we already do know that. We already know this is something that is good for you. But your energy of allowing something to be good, and allowing the energy of being seen and perceived and sitting in this victory, could be something that you are trying to get comfortable with this weekend. So there could be this energy of being more comfortable in expressing yourself and allowing love to be given and received. What's coming your way is the High Priestess. That's your card. Your influence is the Chariot. What's unexpected this weekend is the Ten of Wands. Your advice is the Six of Wands. There it is. The Six of Wands is literally the card that is taking a victory lap. They're allowing themselves to be seen. They're allowing the applause to happen for them. So the fact that this majority of this reading that I felt was about you being comfortable receiving attention and receiving recognition, and the Six of Wands, literally the card of receiving attention, and a win is in your advice. I mean, very, very specific reading. And your outcome is the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like that's probably what's going on. You're working on things, you're doing things, you're focusing on yourself in whatever way, shape, and forms. And here comes this win, here comes this recognition, here comes this energy of you being seen, perceived, and the spotlight. And I just feel like because your focus has been on you or something that you're doing, this coming in just feels unexpected. But you have the High Priestess and what's coming your way. So there is a part of you that intuitively felt something coming through. The High Priestess is also a sense of spiritual evolution. You know, I did feel that you could sense an angelic presence around you, maybe see things, get downloads. The High Priestess is exactly the energy that's going to do that. But you know what the High Priestess also does? She keeps some things to herself. So I feel like because of your overall energy being the Nine of Wands to the Ace of Swords, and now you have the High Priestess, something can no longer be kept to yourself. You're receiving an opportunity to express yourself and to let something be known outwardly. But can you sit in that energy of comfortably doing it is the question. So let's clarify this, right? Because if there's love coming in and you're being asked to, you know, give love back, some of you may find that a little bit uncomfortable and opening up more or saying more of how you feel, or maybe even saying more about yourself or things along those lines. But let's see, on the High Priestess of what's coming your way, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands, geez, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So as much as it's comfortable for you to hide away, as much as it's comfortable for you to just keep to yourself, this moment is asking for expression. This moment is asking for you to give back, to speak back, to acknowledge, to experience, to be in this. But it is met with some type of energy of uncertainty. Some of you have this fear of like, well, what I have to say or put out there, does it really matter? Is it going to be received well? Are people going to judge me? Is this person going to judge me? But what's coming your way is clarity of victory. So you're actually going to be perceived way more positively. What you have to say or what you have to present is actually going to be something that could even inspire other people. Where you've been hiding it away out of fear of judgment, you're missing that moment of inspiration to others. And it's like, yeah, you know, not everybody's going to be received. I mean, not everything is going to be positively received all the time. There may be some people that side-eye it, but there may be some people that are like, oh my gosh, I needed to hear that, or I needed to be in this, or I needed to have this conversation, or I needed to acknowledge something. So it looks like you're finally getting yourself ready to express. And it could be this Ace of Swords that's coming your way that gives you the opportunity to do so. Because now you have it twice, both in your overall energy and in what's coming your way. On the Chariot of your influence, we have the Magician. We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's going to require you to let go of things that aren't serving you. Four of Pentacles. It's going to require you to open up, get out of your head. Eight of Swords, and express. So something is expanding here for you. There's definitely some type of spotlight on your energy. And it looks like your position is being comfortable with this spotlight. Now, there could be some recognition at work. There could be some type of recognition from another person where you are standing out to them. It's almost like in a room full of people, you're glowing. And a part of you is kind of like, turn off the glow, turn off the glow. Everyone's looking. But the glow's on. The glow is there. So with the Magician here, in terms of your manifestations, sometimes when we manifest things and they happen and we're in that unexpected position of receival, sometimes there is that energy of, wait, hold on, I got to be ready for this, or am I ready for this, or am I truly in the position of breaking through this possible closed off energy? You have the Ace of Swords here twice. Now you have the Eight of Wands in your position. So there's a lot of communication and conversation that comes from this weekend as well. Now, if this doesn't have to do with like romantic love, it could be like being more open and honest to other people. Maybe you had a fear of being judged by certain people, but you're feeling this energy of, you know what, I'm just going to say it. Let's just see what happens. It looks like it's going to go over way better than you thought. You also have 888 in your reading as well. I'd pay attention to the eights. That number is repeating itself in the spread. On the 10 of Wands in your influence, which is which is unexpected of you putting down this 9 of Wands. So unexpectedly, you might even feel that sense of relief in opening up, or relief in allowing yourself being seen. With the Devil, that's what you're putting down. The Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like for a lot of you, unexpectedly, you may be surprising yourself with putting down this block or putting down this wall that you have had around allowing yourself to be more open. Because there is something that's coming your way that requires you to be open and expressive. But it also requires you to put down your wall and open up a little bit. But it looks like your energy is going to decide to open up more on a logical level than an emotional level. Especially with the double Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. Male or female, it doesn't matter. It looks like you will go a little bit more towards logic than emotion, which could be very helpful for you at this moment. Some of you may even be surprised that, you know, sometimes Pisces has this thing where when there is such fear of uncomfortability, it's almost like sometimes there's like this disassociation energy to feelings where you sit in the logic very strongly that when the experience concludes itself, you almost feel kind of like disconnected from the experience. You're like, did that really happen? And it's because you purposely put yourself in an out-of-body experience to release fear. So some of you, after this experience, you may have a little bit of a drop down into reality of like, oh, wow, I did it. And it worked out. But you can't like, it's almost like the reflection of the memory feels foggy. And that's the 12th house energy. 12th house energy. It's almost like you're in the experience, but you're also observing yourself in the experience. And I feel like that may be what gets you through this experience. Not that I feel like you're having like an out-of-body experience for sure. But it's almost like it's like you're there, but then you're kind of not there at the same time. But that energy is actually helping you be present. I feel like you should understand what I'm saying. I think especially people who have a strong Pisces, maybe even Pisces in the 12th house, you gotta get what you definitely understand what I mean by that. And that's going to assist you through this experience. So instead of overthinking, being seen and being perceived, you're in it, but then you're kind of not in it. And it's actually going to be helpful to you. So let's see, the 6 of Wands and your advice with the 10 of Wands, exactly, putting down that block, putting down that wall, the Lovers, allowing the energy in and experiencing the win, experiencing the reward, experiencing the positivity that is happening for you. So there's definitely an energy of allowing here and being seen in a big way. 8 of Pentacles and your outcome. Strength, another number 8. 3 of Wands. The Knight of Cups, allowing yourself to be loved and allowing yourself to give love back. You know, allowing people to love you, allowing a person to love you. So there's definitely an energy of you feeling stronger now to be open, to be seen, to be perceived, and to literally be loved. On a platonic level, on a romantic level, maybe on both levels. But it looks like your outcome is saying, all right, you know, I'll look up. I'll see what this is instead of being withdrawn. I'll experience what's happening to me instead of fully disassociating. But I do feel like there is a little bit of a split in this energy where I do get a slight disassociated energy from you. But I feel like that's going to help you go through the experience. But I would not advise you to be totally not there. Where you're there, but you're really not. Because experiencing this is going to be valuable and good for you on multiple different levels. So will you allow yourself to be seen, Pisces? Will you relish in the spotlight or will you hide from it this weekend? You're really being guided to embrace it. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your birth chart, you do have strong Leo. You have a lot of number 8s here. You have Cancer, you have Virgo, you have Pisces, and Capricorn, Gemini. So this is what I have here for you for the weekend. Pisces, let's see what your ending oracle is from the Starseed Oracle. And you have Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Okay. Earth's pulsing. A mysterious pulse is woven all through life. The planet itself has rhythm. You can see it in the seasons and the tides, in our world of artificial lighting, long working hours, and modern conveniences. It's easy for us to feel stuck or off kilter. It's time for you to reconnect with nature and surrender to the earth, the pulse of the earth. Earth pulsing is my favorite tool for surrendering to the rhythmic pulse of the mother and the entire universe. Today, many of us are disconnected from the land beneath us. Oh my gosh, I felt that in the reading. I'm like, don't fully disconnect. You want to experience what this is. Somewhere along the way, a severing happened, a moment when it became too painful to stay connected. Oh my God, this is creepy that they're saying this. We feel unsupported and as if we don't belong. We look to other people in the external world to fill the void of connection, holding and belonging once given to us by Earth. Taking, clutching, conquering, longing for others to receive us fully, as the mother once did. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. Forgetting that she's still here, waiting for us to remember and activate the part of us that longs to receive her embrace. When you consciously connect with Earth, a veil is lifted and she opens up and receives you more fully. You're able to drink from her sweet waters and release what no longer serves you. Oh my gosh. Stagnant energy falls away and you become connected to all things on the planet. Yes. So now is not the time for disconnect. Now is the time for connection. And that was the huge theme throughout this reading. And I don't know where or when or how I felt that moment where I was just kind of like, wait a minute, why do I feel the need to tell y'all to like be here? Like experience the experience, because you may slightly be tempted to disassociate from the experience out of fear. Don't do it, or at least try not to do it. Wow. Thank you, Ending Oracle. That really confirmed why I felt that. So, wow. This is what I have here for you, my beautiful, wonderful, amazing Pisces. I hope you have a great weekend ahead. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell and join our Pisces family over here. All placements are welcome. And of course, cross watchers too. And I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now.